out these. Pulling up with them and get the acting like he ain't fake, but we be known. And they lying, I'm just saying.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. The Suns will end the road trip here before heading back. And the shot is good. Greg, both teams love to push the ball before, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Shooting for Detroit.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And here is Paul. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Bridges outside. Offline with his three. And it's Detroit's ball. It's a three-point game. Back to Porter. Three-pointer. It's not going to go for him. Now the Suns take it the other way. Pass to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Outside Crowder. On the wing, George. To the paint. 5 on the clock. And the basket is good.
DeAndre Ayton.
Just terrific at executing in the paint. Ayton has a nice array of shots to choose from. And we all know what George brings offensively, but it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And with Paul George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
Now, here is George. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Here's Ayton. Bryant with the rebound.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Paul with the steal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Now don't let Paul's size fool you. He's as tough as they come.
Here's Hardy. Knocked away. And taken away by Paul. Takes the three. That one no good. And the Pistons now going the other way. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, Dwayne Casey and I got a chance to talk for just a bit. One challenge that he, like all coaches mention, is dealing with the sharp mentality of Chris Paul. Coach said, when you play against Chris, you need to be focused at the highest level. He knows every detail and situation. If you aren't matching him in that, you're fighting an uphill battle. Chris Paul has truly been a student of the game for a long time. Guys?
Thanks so much, David. Paul goes in. Pass to Ayton.
And dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down. I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so. Still surveying the floor. Pass to Ayton. Detroit with the rebound. Latrey sinks the triple. He has 6.
He's not focused on the D on most possessions, but you can forget about him altogether.
Takes a step back. Home. Here's Crowder. Randall with some nice D.
Jay Crowder.
And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
Second personal foul.
That's foul
Second
number 2
team
for him.
foul. Detroit calls timeout. Get ready for the Kick Squad.
Both teams changing it up here. So it's the Pistons now. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively.
Pass to Reddish. For the 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
To the inside. And there's a nice one-handed slam.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Poked away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Stolen. And Phoenix pushing it up now.
And the defense to start that play was terrific. I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
1:57 left in the first. Here's Primo. Fires from the wing. Kept alive. The Suns leading. It's tipped. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Assist from.
And when Pearl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now, here's Reddish. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Here's Foster. To the middle. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 6. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Detroit trails by 3. Pass to Reddish. On the wing, Johnson. Fires for 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
3 points.
Well, that's almost a sure thing when you leave him that wide open on the perimeter. I mean, that's his sweet spot.
And there's the foul. It's on Cameron Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Moron. That's good.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Here's Foster. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And he dumps it down.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. The offense coming pretty easy as we wrap up the first quarter. Suns ahead. Ending the first quarter with a 13-5 run. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
Get ready for the Kick Squad.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And we'll get a look at how the Hustle Stat game has been going for the Suns.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Detroit trails by 5. And it's Bryant in the corner. Pass to Porter. Bryant in the post. Back to Porter. It's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Detroit ball.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Cunningham with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Trying to get open is Randall. Cunningham's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Goes up. Here's Randall. Finished off the break. Randall's got his first points in this one.
The brutal strength of Randall, allowing him to finish right there through clear contact.
He takes it in. Porter. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And you can learn a lot by watching him operate in their offense.
Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a three, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, you know, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Personal foul.
And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Now here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
With the ability to make plays from the wing, Paul George is a complete offensive player.
And Cunningham with the slam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's Cunningham. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. Pass to Cunningham. Bryant trying to free himself up. Outside Porter. Now here's Cunningham. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Cunningham's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Beyond the arc. Left side, George. Banked in off the glass.
Paul George.
George has got the game tied up here for the Suns.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise.
Detroit with the ball. Back to Bryant. Here's Hardy in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
The tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. It helps him see the open man.
And George, here we go. And it's George finishing it off.
And he's got more height than you typically see at the off-guard position, and that size comes in handy, as we saw on that play.
Now here's Bryant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Suns trailing. Ball outside. Outside Crowder. Pass to George. Ayton inside. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And a wide open look for Porter. A three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got the lead up to 5 now for Detroit.
And you already see the great range, a calling card of Porter's. Even back in high school, shot 47% as a senior.
So both teams making some changes here. And it's the Suns with the ball. Now Foster. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Driving in. Missed inside.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Pass to Reddish. Launches it. And Pirtle pulls it down. Inside. Foster, that's good.
The assist.
Foster's got his first basket of the night.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Rush.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
A three-pointer, no good. Suns trail by 3. And there's the drive. And he jams it with authority.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Foster. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
You don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And Foster drops them both.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Detroit. Here's Primo. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Reddish.
Tells you a little something about their team. They've been able to pull in front despite his numbers.
Number 5.
As the game has gone along, they've got more and more aggressive on the backboard.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Detroit?
The three-pointer has been a major weapon for them in the early stages. I mean, they'd be smart to keep moving and working on the perimeter.
And the other thing that's been equally as effective is the fact that they've gotten out on the fast break. A lot of points coming in transition.
Driving inside. Here's Foster. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Cam Reddish. The Suns have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Second chance shot. He lays it in.
Number 5.
6 points for him.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
There's 21 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Off target with his 3. Here's Foster, and he converts the layup. Now just a 2-point Detroit lead.
Oh, that's not the kind of interior defense you want. Way too slow to protect the rim.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's Detroit. They're up by 2. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And it's Paul with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Ayton. On the wing, George. Drives to the hoop. Back to Ayton. Outside, George. 6 to shoot. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Ayton's got it all tied up now for the Suns.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
You can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Suns trail by 3. Paul, right side. Crowder feeling it out a bit. 6 on the shot clock. Here's George. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. George has got 8 points.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
It's good. And the Pistons lead by 3.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Ayton. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 12 points for him.
Nobody does it better. CP3.
Here's Hardy. They double him with Ayton. 3-pointers off the mark.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And guys, George puts pressure on an opponent at both ends of the court. Lockdown D at one, aggressive to get his own at the other.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. Outside, Porter. And it's Cunningham, top of the key. Stolen by George. Paul, right side. Suns moving the ball around. Phoenix keeping it alive with a new 14. Back to Ayton. Tries again. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Here's Hardy. Misses off the right iron. Suns leading by 3.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work. Gets the most out of his teammates and has done that wherever he's played.
And the rejection by Ayton.
Tremendous at anticipating when shots are going up. Ayton is outstanding at protecting the rim. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone. And he's the engine to this whole operation.
First personal foul.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. The Suns making a switch here. They could use a bucket. Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
I mean, he's just making the D look foolish. I mean, that was one heck of a move to get himself the space he needed to operate.
And how about the slam to finish it off? Not too shabby either. And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea. Why you're fouling in a situation like that, you know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And Phoenix making a change here. Here's Cunningham. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Pistons.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Suns leading. Down low. Bricks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. The Pistons on offense. Pass to Primo. The 3-ball. Good on the 3-point shot. Primo got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pirtle with the ball. Off with the layup. Here's Primo. Reddish with the ball. Here's Cunningham. That 3 off the mark.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Here's Foster. And that time, also a missed shot. Now, here's Reddish. 10 points for him. And the 3-ball is good. Now it's a 4-point Detroit lead.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Suns trail by 4.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Takes it inside. Got a hand on it. And it's Foster with the rebound. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Pistons.
.127 left in the third. From deep. And they recover it. Pass to Nora. And Pirtle sends it back.
And you got to give appreciation to how Pirtle punishes shooters. A dynamite shot blocker with impeccable timing.
Driving to the basket. And it's Foster finishing it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
A big man with a big finish. No issues on that one. Good work all around.
To the inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 14 points for him.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated. And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, no need to get the ball back here. But we want to close this quarter with momentum.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Suns have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line. We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Here's Foster. That shot is off. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Suns lead by 2. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets under.
Come on, fans. It's the
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. And he drives in. Bridges with the steal. Here's Paul. Finished off the break. Paul's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Suns. And breaking down some numbers here, the Hustle stats for the Suns.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game. They've got the steals to prove.
And also, I've been extremely impressed with their interior D. Their rim protection has been as good as it gets.
Pass to George. And George with the stuff.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you just want to keep fighting, you do your best, and you live with the results.
Drills it from outside.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Steps back. Here's George. And it's sent back by Bryant.
On the timing and energy on display, Bryant positioning himself well and just slapping the ball back.
In a game this close, this late, that kind of D is clutch.
It is. And then, Greg, to go in for the flush. That could be a backbreaker.
That's like those types of turnovers.
And the Suns making a change here. Inside. Here's Ayton. The shot comes out. And the Pistons now going the other way. And Detroit with another turnover here.
Suns ball.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball. And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Here's George. Second shot opportunity. And Ayton with the layup. And the Suns lead by 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Here's Hardy. Here's Bryant. And there's a whistle. It goes on Mikal Bridges.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Pass to Porter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Porter's got the game tied up here for the Pistons.
Well, you know, Porter can expect this. Defenses are going to try to be physical with him, try to get in his head.
Foster down low. Here's Crowder. Here's Foster. Just 3 to shoot. Chalk up 2 there.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but defensively, neither side has been able to adjust, and that's reflected in the score.
Right wing. Here's Hardy. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only 1 in the first.
Here's George. It's stolen by Randall. On the wing, Porter. Traps in the tray. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going in Detroit.
They played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
And he finishes nicely on the layup.
Assistant.
Ayton's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. His emphasis was for more effort on the defensive end. He said we have to do a better job of communicating and helping each other out. They're getting too many easy looks. Let's make it hard on them. Kevin, they're going to have to if they're going to slow down the hot shooting of their opponent.
Thank you, David. Second chance effort. No good. Shot missing. Nice D from Bryant. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Detroit, no good that time either. Now Foster. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. They're outside. Detroit, no good that time either. Phoenix leading by 3. And here's George. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And on offense, George has looked totally focused. He's clearly committed to having a big game tonight.
Pass to Porter. Lets the 3 fly. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Look, I know he wants to get him back into this, but that's not the way to do it. They need
2 minutes
smart
remaining
shots,
in the
not
game. 2 minutes.
And Ayton gets double teamed. Outside, George. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
They've been a more cohesive team over this stretch, and that helps account for their lead.
To the paint. Here's Randall. And he takes it. For the layup off a very nice feed.
Let the big man give it to Randall there, and he's locked in on score.
It's time for T-shirts.
The Suns making a switch here.
Jay Crowder. Chris Paul.
Here is Paul. Crowder the screen. Down low. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got the lead up to 7 now for Phoenix.
Nice work offensively, and Crowder caps it off inside.
Here's Cunningham. Off target from outside.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Pass to Paul. Back to George. Outside Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Bridges for 3. He can't hit that time. And Detroit the other way now.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Yeah, it's quite unlikely, but we've seen crazier things happen.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
It's George on the wing. Here's Paul. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
But this is what guys play for, and when it pans out like this, it's a great feeling. And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The shake. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. They proved it this week.
So it's the Suns winning easily here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty